Here's the top headlines. PM Modi lands in Manipur amidst mixed feelings of the people of Manipur. Total shutdown imposed by Kokomi cripples normal life amidst the shutdown. Few turn up to welcome Modi's arrival. Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress slams Modi as the most merciless Prime Minister of India. MPP Youth Front condemn PM Modi's visit, raise slogans denouncing silence and inaction of PM Modi. PM Modi reaches Imphal to address public and interact with IDPs at the Manipur's historic Kangla fort. Manipur will see real change or deepen wounds with PM's visit, warns Kokomi. Sushila Karki becomes Nepal's first woman Prime Minister. A very good evening. You're watching the primetime ELITETV English News, and I'm your host Ragina, giving you the news in detail. After 27 months since ethnic violence erupted on 3rd May 2023, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi today landed in Imphal International Airport at around 12 noon to lay foundation stones of projects worth crores of rupees for the state Manipur. After landing at Imphal International Airport, PM Modi proceeded to Churachandpur district, where he interacted with displaced families in Churachandpur and lauded the resilience of the state's people. During the visit, the Prime Minister laid the foundation stone for projects worth over rupees 8,500 crore aimed at strengthening infrastructure and expanding healthcare access in the state. He emphasized that the initiatives would transform lives by boosting connectivity, improving facilities and creating opportunities for local communities. Addressing the people at Churachandpur Peace Ground, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the construction of 7,000 new houses for families displaced by ethnic conflict, in addition to nearly 60,000 houses already built under central housing schemes. The Prime Minister underlined that peace is the foundation of progress, noting that several long-standing disputes in the North-East had been resolved in the past decade. Emphasizing development, Modi said Manipur is moving in step with the rest of the nation, which is poised to become the world's third largest economy. In retaliation to the much delayed and unwelcome visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, banned armed group Kokomi had announced total shutdown from 1 a.m. this morning till Modi leaves the state of Manipur. The shutdown has affected normal life, with shops, educational institutions and other business establishments remaining shut. However, few turned up to extend welcome to the PM Modi's visit at the Manipur's historic Kangla fort. Here's a report. Congress youth leaders in Manipur staged a dramatic protest in Imphal today against Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the violence-hit state. Holding up a portrait depicting a burning Manipur, the demonstrators attempted to march towards Kangla fort, where the Prime Minister is scheduled to arrive shortly, but were detained by police before they could reach the venue. The protest began at the Congress Bhavan in Imphal, where youth leaders assembled with a symbolic portrait meant to be presented to the Prime Minister. Chanting slogans, the protesters branded Narendra Modi as the most merciless Prime Minister of India and Home Minister Amit Shah as the most merciless Home Minister. Speaking to media persons, Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress Committee President Wahengbam Anand stated that in the past 2 years and 4 months, several innocent people have been killed. However, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi had remained silent, and his late visit is nothing but a betrayal to the people of Manipur. He further expressed that during the visit, PM Modi did not interact with leaders of CSOs of the state, political leaders and other stakeholders to discuss on how to bring back peace and normalcy in the state.
Bahan ang katong hujuran inam. Mem khatu. We have to show this protest to the Honorable Prime Minister of India. They have been listened from the last 2 years and 4 months. But that's why Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress Committee is preparing this protest to hand over Prime Minister of India. They are very shame in the history of Manipur. Prime Minister, he is the most merciless Prime Minister. Amit Shah, he is the most merciless Home Minister of India. Manipur Mia Bikai of Viva! Manipur Mia Bikai of Viva! Manipur to Viva! Manipur to Viva! Manipur to Viva!
Shortly from now, posters and placards in their hand have begun protesting against the Prime Minister. Very, very heavy security.
Karena bitia tau khongsan ni hai ga du IDP singi adung ba special of package yaude IDP singi da bak ngasi chahi ani ga thamari asuk wang le lak pasing se masi sing asi da nam thap tau duna bakoi gi awaba reality yengbiu relief camp do sapiu praja sing kap dauri ngasi nong pungkhai ma chu matam da ising thumi se IDP sing di ising marak da numsa marak da okko da yengon da leiba du mai da treat tau bi ba se masi solution purak na khongchat oido mong da lahak tak punga mani lam ga tawai se masi ta ti khongchat di hayo da maram laite akoi gi khodaw khara akoi gi struggle khara hona bagi matam moire ngasi gi narol sing laik lai sudi hai re ngasi gi narol sing khangba hai badi aduki mati khangle adubu samaj ki hai ko matam da laiba ki hai ko matam da akoi na numsuk numjana da na yamna miki thiba ma gumna lai se ngasi di political party ki wafam nate masih dia koina sibak ki dena thengna da ko matam ni adna mayam laibak ki yau khuding makta akoi kathok pa ngamba saruk yamina ba ngamba ki thongna do ngasi dagi koi sorna akoi da thongna do pibiyo oiresnu mapung la koi bu sanbi bo oiresnu ai base masih hare ga losin jarage.
Manipur People's Party Youth Front also condemned today PM Modi's visit, where the people of Manipur have waited much long for 27 months since the violence broke out on 3rd May 2023. MPP youth leaders tried to march towards Kangla Fort, where PM Modi is set to hold meeting and interact with the IDPs of the relief camps opened in valley areas of the state. However, they were stopped by security forces and a tussle ensued between the protesters and security forces. Youth Front raised slogans PM Modi down down without agenda, no welcome. They were also seen holding placards written with "You neglected, we resign. Ignore our tear arrived for benefit."
Boleh keram tahu lah. Aduh, kukul. Aduh, muda. Ini kata.
After a brief visit to Churachandpur district today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has finally reached Imphal at around 3 p.m. today amidst bad weather conditions, and few public to accord welcome to the India's Prime Minister. Tight security measures are underway to prevent any untoward incident, with barricades lined up across the roads extending from Kangla Fort. PM Modi laid foundation stones for various important developmental projects for the state of Manipur and addressing a gathering at the Kangla Fort. Modi stated that many children of Manipur are engaged in protecting Mother India in different parts of the country. Recently, the world witnessed the power of the Indian Army in Operation Sindoor, where our soldiers wreaked such havoc that the Pakistani army started to panic. The valor of many brave sons and daughters of Manipur is also part of this success. The Prime Minister especially saluted the sacrifice of Matya Deepak Chingakam, who laid down his life during the operation. The country will always remember his sacrifice, he said. Underscoring Manipur's cultural and sporting importance, Modi added that he has always said that Indian culture is incomplete without Manipuri culture. Without the players of Manipur, the sports of India would also be incomplete. The youth of Manipur give their whole heart and soul for the pride of the tricolor. PM Narendra Modi further expressed that any kind of violence in Manipur is unfortunate. This violence is a great injustice to our ancestors and our future generations. Therefore, we have to take Manipur forward on the path of peace and development, as we have to do it together, he added.
Mayambo tan kai to view sport to view I have now over matam da stage ki poirom da I have ki poirom thanga side ka thari ba chopri sing asi aduma ha
भारत की सफलता में मणिपुर के भी अनेक वीर बेटे बेटियों का शौर्य शामिल है। ऐसे ही हमारे एक जांबाज शहीद दीपक टिंगखम के शौर्य को मैं आज नमन करता हूं। ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के दौरान उनका बलिदान देश हमेशा याद रखेगा। साथियों, मुझे याद है कि साल 2014 में जब मैं यहां आया था तब मैंने एक बात कही। मैंने कहा था कि मणिपुरी संस्कृति के बिना भारतीय संस्कृति अधूरी है और मणिपुर के खिलाड़ियों के बिना भारत के खेल भी अधूरे हैं। मणिपुर का नौजवान तिरंगे की शान के लिए जी जान से जुटने वाला नौजवान है। उसकी पहचान को हमें हिंसा के काले साए में दबने नहीं देना है। साथियों, आज जब भारत ग्लोबल स्पोर्ट्स का पावर हाउस बन रहा है तब मणिपुर के नौजवानों का दायित्व और भी अधिक है। इसलिए तो पहली नेशनल स्पोर्ट्स यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए भारत सरकार ने मणिपुर को चुना। खेलो इंडिया स्कीम और ओलंपिक पोडियम स्कीम से आज मणिपुर के अनेक खिलाड़ियों को प्रोत्साहन दिया जा रहा है। मणिपुर के युवाओं के लिए यहाँ आधुनिक स्पोर्ट्स इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी बनाया जा रहा है। पोलो को बढ़ावा देने के लिए यहाँ दुनिया की सबसे ऊंची पोलो प्रतिमा के साथ मार्जिन पोलो कॉम्प्लेक्स स्थापित किया गया है।
भारत के प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी ना असी कंगला लाखला हम सिंह से मणिपुर की प्रजा सिंह अपेंबा ओइब्रा ओइदबा हाइबुदी असी मणिपुर की मियामना प्राइम मिनिस्टर की अदुमलबा चौराना मिनिट कुंदो हुंदोइरोम वांगा किबा अदुदा मियाम कन फाउंग याबुदी मियाम तले लेइबो वफमदी सही अनिगा था मरी हेंदलबा मणिपुर दान तांगा प्राइम मिनिस्टर ना याम मिंजिबा वफम सिंह हमनमदबा असीबा मणिपुर मियामना प्राइम मिनिस्टर की फंक्शन असी बेलमुरा हाइबसी याबो हारिबा अदुमलबा प्राइम मिनिस्टर की फंक्शन असी की तांगा तोमानबा दुएसिना वफम क्या थंपे अदुबो प्राइम मिनिस्टर की फंक्शन असी मियामना यामना खलंबा मियाम तोरंबा असादु तसिना थंबरा हाइबुदी अचुवांगबा ओइदि कैमरामैन बॉसदल ओइना ऑर्गेनाइजरिबा नकना खाउकोम ELITETV Kangla।
Students of Manipur University were staging protests condemning the much-delayed visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi today have expressed that if the state had a well-qualified and efficient leader, Manipur and its people would not have seen such harsh and miserable days. One student, Katribayum Naucha, an IDP and currently pursuing master's degree at Manipur University, stated that they see a dark future ahead of the emerging students of the state Manipur. He further stated that development and prosperity cannot come by laying foundation stones of projects without listening the core issues and life-enduring problems of the masses who have been struggling for survival for the past 2 years and 5 months since the violence erupted on 3rd May 2023. He continued that welcoming the Prime Minister Narendra Modi today, who had remained deaf and silent to the cries of the people for more than 2 years, is very unfortunate. He had remained a silent spectator to all the violence and incidences that occurred in Manipur during the past several months, and his coming off Manipur today for laying foundation stones of projects only shows that PM Modi does not care about Manipur and its people.
We boycott! They need to move on and nobody hooked it! They need to move on and nobody hooked it! We condemn! We condemn! We condemn! We boycott!
Peace and justice agenda out of Prime Minister Modi ki concert. Peace and justice out of Prime Minister Modi ki concert. We boycott. We condemn. Boycott. Modi.
Lady by Kogi Lucing Bajing, Koina, Ikai Kunabam de Toy, Adubo, Ikai Kunadre, Hainadum Tamzage, Maramdi, Makoina Santi, Boranavi Wapam, Karamba Lucing Bana, Nasi Center Chalaga, Hijaruba, Yaograge. Adum Center gi lady political parties gi Matung Ilaga Moin Haibu Mogi Makara Tapoko, Mami, Machauna Tai, Madunatre Habataragadi, Karigi, Suktam Tina Otlava, Ikington Talaba, Manipur, Makusina Rajibo, Karigi Mokogi political party to the resigned of Pangamtrino. Aduna Hairiba. PM Modi ki khongsache koina yajaning de masida santi porakani awana tarabajing jibo keno hanagi leifamda hanjalhan gani haibagi wafam ju yaudabana maram oiraga magi laiba khongsache koina strongly condemn tawjari. Thank you.
A group of 10 legislators from Manipur submitted a joint memorandum to Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his first ever visit to Churachandpur, appealing for an early political settlement and the creation of a separate union territory with the legislature. The memorandum, signed by MLAs cutting across BJP, KPA and independent affiliations, stated that the minority community had been subjected to unprecedented ethnic persecution in Manipur, alleging state complicity and violence that forced them out of the valley areas. We can now live in peace only as good neighbors and never under the same roof again, the memorandum declared, asserting that separation was the only way to ensure lasting peace, justice and security for the people. The signatories included Vungjagin Valde, BJP Thamlon, Ngur Sanglur Sanate, BJP Tipaimuk, Chinlungthang Manlun, KPA Singhat, Ledzamang Haukeb, BJP Hengleb, Paulian Lal Haukeb, BJP Saikot, Lalian Mang Kaute, BJP Churachandpur, Ledpao Haukeb, BJP Technopol, Kim Neo Hang Sing, KPA Saikul, Haukolet Kipgen, Independent Saitu, and Nemcha Kipgen, BJP Kangpokpe. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Humfugani Suba Irengbam Chauren Mapok Numit Ning Sing Tharam Irengbam Chauren Memorial Trust ICMT na Sinduna Lakadoriba October Tarani Thoi English and Kungamanga Nongmaizing Numit Ke Ayupung Tarama Thoi Dingin Apungani Taba Fobada Political Status of Manipur English and Chamapan Nifutarit Tagina English and Chamapan Nifumapan Hyper Topic Asida Irengbam Chauren Memorial Essay Writing Competition English and Kungamanga Pangtok Lagani Medium English Manipuri Mayday Bengali script, English Romance script, form gimaman lupa yankai, free for internally displaced person. Mafamna category A da Catholic School Kanchipur, category B yuina Standard Robert Higher Secondary School Kanchipur ni. Haidiba competition asige prize asina category A class 8 tagina 10 amadi category B gina class 11 tagina mathak. First position taraklaba singda lupali sing kun amadi certificate, second position da lupali sing taramanga amadi certificate, third position da lupali sing tara amadi certificate, loinana 7 consolation prize da lupali sing ahum amadi certificate ni. Form available at Manipuri Students Federation MSF Head Office Kwakaitel Thanozam Nikai opposite to Tidim Ground. www.icmtm.com and institution. Pharmacy Thazan Bigi Aroiba Nimitna October Ama English Sanganiga Kungamanga Natragana MSF Office or concerned institution Singda. For any official query, please contact 93666940067 Natraga 7085935098. General Secretary Irengbam Chauren Memorial Trust.
Nahak mental health issues ka sago naduna hingliba misak amana natraga wakal fumbang naduna tawfam jafam khangdana punshi leliba misakla isage mental health asi panathamba haibashina punamaki afaba oiga tawribani karigumba adomda mental health related issues lebirabadi Telemanas Manipur's mental health helpline number 14416 contact tawbiraktuna aikhogi counselors singa English Hindi amadi Manipuri da wari sadobiyu mashigidamakta adomna 14416 call tawbiraba matung automated responder amana adomgi apamba loan thandaba hairakani adomna English language ki 1 nambigani Hindi pambiragana 2 nambigani amashung Manipuri da wari sanalinglagana 4 nambigani masigi matungda responder aduna adomgi state khanjinaba option pirakani masida adomna Manipur gidamak 2 nambigani masigi matung adombu isa isana khanbikiba iron adu ningthina ngangba ngamnaba aikhogi counselor amaga wari sanaduna pukningda leiliba awaba khudingmak tanaba yadagani adomgi damak Manipur's tele mental health assistance na matam purumakta thonglauna hamjiri hena akupa marol gidamak manak nakpa health and wellness center natraga district mental health program da tanabiyu paugjen jariba National Mental Health Program, National Health Mission, and Directorate of Health Services, Manipur.
Soikiva khongthang amada syringe sama share tawminakibana hepatitis B amadi C changloi hyperlate mahik asi yauraba yetum syringe share tawminabadagi leina asi sandoi aduga loina na B amasung C asi leina asiga sagonana hingliba miyoisinga haktinarubadagi amasung mamadagi machada sandoi ayambana layong asi liver dagi fudoraktriba fawba khangba ngamde
report ki matungina hepatitis C positive oire adubu fazana laying abadi tha ahum dagina tha taru fawbi manungda irai laina fahanba ngamlaban
treatment to di fani haba
hoi adubu laina asi ngakthoknabagi hauju fawbi oina vaccine na chingba adu leitri layeng duna faraba mioi singdasu hepatitis C asigi immunity leitaba maramna karinguba matungda adomna yetum syringe share tominarabadi amuk hana narakani
adumoinamak IDU singna hepatitis B digi ngakthoknaba vaccine asi kaptopigadabani amasung yetum syringe share toroidabani
Rural Engineering Department Manipur State Red Rose Development Agency MSRRDA notice inviting e-tender. The Chief Engineer, Rural Engineering Department, MSRRDA, on behalf of Governor of Manipur, invite percentage bids through e-procurement for e-tender of 41 roads under Pradhan Mantri Garam Sevak Yojana (PMGSY) Phase 3, Batch 1, 2024-2025 in Manipur State. NIT number 5/16/2024 MSRRDA/E-Tender /PM GSY 3 B1 2024-2025 NIT 3 dated 29 August 2025. The bid forms and other details can be obtained from the website www.pmgsytenderman.gov.in with reference form 10M of 3/9/2025. SD K. Stemba Singh, Chief Engineer cum EO RED MSRRDA.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. As per sources, Kokomi Singh Burton MBE has been elected as the Councillor of Chashar East Council, the United Kingdom. Burton is the first from Manipur and most likely from the whole of Northeast India to have been elected in a public office in the United Kingdom. It may be mentioned that Kokomi Singh Burton is the proud daughter of the late DC Tiankam, the first elected Speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly 1948. Kokomi Burton was awarded in January 2024 an MBE, Member of the Order of the British Empire, in the King's New Year's Honours list for her services in the community in Greater Manchester and Cheshire, as well as a significant support for military charities. A dedicated volunteer, she raised £1.4 million for the Poppy Appeal and over £38,000 for combat stress. Assam Rifles have conducted a medical camp, first aid training and health awareness lectures in the villages of Waryangba, Vanchengphai, Namkaulong and Tamai village in Tamenglong and None districts of Manipur. The initiative aimed to extend essential medical care and impart basic first aid knowledge to people of remote areas that continue to face challenges of limited healthcare infrastructure and poor road connectivity. During the event, medical teams provided consultation and treatment. Additionally, structured first aid training session enabled participants to learn practical skills for responding to emergencies including management of wounds, fractures, burns, seasonal illness, ailments and snake bites. Educational lectures were also delivered on sanitation, nutrition and hygiene, encouraging communities to adopt healthier practices in daily life. Residents welcomed the initiative, acknowledging its relevance for remote regions where access to basic medical facilities is a persistent challenge. The initiative underscored the Assam Rifles' commitment of selfless service to the people of Manipur by contributing to community welfare, reaffirmed the strengthening bond with the local population. The Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity has called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi to use his September 13 visit to Manipur to address the state's deep-rooted crisis, warning against reducing it to tokenism or mere inauguration of projects. Kokomi reiterated its long-standing demands, urging the PM to focus on detecting illegal immigrants, implementing the National Register of Citizens, resettling internally displaced persons, and ending the ongoing proxy war. Athawa addressed that the state is facing the brunt of illegal immigrants, which has distorted its social and political balance, making mechanisms like the NRC critical for restoring stability. Addressing the plight of internally displaced persons, Athawa highlighted that prolonged confinement in relief camps not only deepens their trauma but also affects their livelihood and erodes public trust. He urged decisive action to ensure their resettlement to rightful homes with dignity and security. The committee also called for action against forces behind the ongoing proxy war, which it links to the controversial suspension of operations agreements. In another major leap in medical advancement in the state, Manipur Sky Hospital and Research Center Private Limited has successfully treated the oldest patient with device closer heart hole at its hospital. One Arambam Nungshi, age about 66 years of Thobal district, came with a case of a very large hole in her heart called atrial septal defect, 35.1 mm in diameter since birth. The size and precision location of the ASD was confirmed with transesophageal Echo TEE being conducted on 9th September, and the patient underwent non-operative closure of the large defect using a 400 mm diameter ASD device on the same day. Although the patient had multiple medical problems in her old age, the device was successfully implanted across the defect, closing it completely, and after completion of the procedure, the patient started eating and drinking within 2 hours and was later discharged after 2 days hospital stay. Dr. Shyam Kishore Layakingbam, FRCP London, chief cardiologist of Sky Hospital, has expressed his happiness and satisfaction on the successful device closure of the large birth defect of the old age patient. He has appealed to the people of Manipur and medical fraternity to be aware of such a highly skilled treatment procedure which is available at Sky Hospital.
ꯑꯩꯅꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯄꯨꯛ ꯁꯥꯎꯒꯠꯄꯅꯤ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯔꯣꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯅꯝꯗꯅ ꯄꯨꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯗꯗꯅ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯁꯤꯟ ꯗꯥꯛꯇꯔꯗ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯅꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯅꯪꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯗ ꯇꯦꯁ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯄꯗ ꯍꯥꯔꯠꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ ꯄꯣꯛꯄꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯛꯄꯅꯤꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯎꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯣꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯥꯏ ꯍꯣꯁꯄꯤꯇꯥꯜꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯦꯅ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯂꯥꯌꯦꯡ ꯆꯠꯄꯅꯤ ꯈꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯖꯔꯦ ꯍꯤꯗꯥꯛ ꯂꯥꯡꯊꯛꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯂꯦꯟꯖꯔꯒ ꯇꯣꯛꯆꯔꯒꯦꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯝꯐꯥꯎ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯈꯥꯏꯗꯕꯤ ꯃꯦꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯦꯟꯕꯤꯒꯔꯦ.
Former Chief Justice Susila Karki has been selected to head Nepal's transitional government, making her the country's first female prime minister after Gen Z protesters successfully ousted Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli's administration. The 72-year-old legal veteran, who earned her master's degree from Banaras Hindu University in India before completing her law degree from Tribhuvan University in 1978, emerged as the consensus choice through an unprecedented public vote conducted on Discord by youth movement leaders. Karki's selection represents a rare moment of political unity in Nepal, with her candidacy receiving support not only from the young protesters who initiated the government's downfall, but also from traditional political establishments seeking stability during the current upheaval. The Biratnagar-born jurist previously broke barriers in July 2016 when she became Nepal's first woman chief justice, a position from which she is issued several landmark corruption verdicts against high-profile politicians. Her judicial tenure ended controversially in June 2017 following an impeachment motion that observed widely viewed as political retaliation for her independence. The new transitional leader faces the immediate challenge of restoring governmental order, organizing elections, and maintaining Nepal's development trajectory while bridging the gap between youth protesters' demands and traditional political expectations. A 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Kamchatka in Russia's Far East on Saturday, September 13. Today, the United States Geological Survey said. The quake occurred 111 kilometers 69 miles east of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, the administrative center of the Kamchatka region, at a depth of 39.5 kilometers. There was no risk that the quake had triggered a tsunami, according to the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 94028909882, and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the top headlines once again. PM Modi lands in Manipur amidst mixed feelings of the people of Manipur. Total shutdown imposed by Kokomi cripples normal life. Amidst the shutdown, few turn up to welcome Modi's arrival. Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress slams Modi as the most merciless Prime Minister of India. MPP Youth Front condemned PM Modi's visit, raised slogans denouncing silence and inaction of PM Modi. PM Modi reaches Imphal to address public and interact with IDPs at the Manipur's historic Kangla fort. Manipur will see real change or deepen wounds with PM's visit, warns Kokomi. Sushila Karki becomes Nepal's first woman prime minister. Thank you for tuning in and keep watching ELITETV English News for more updates. Thank you and have a good night.